Once you cross 50, your body starts changing from the inside, quietly, without announcing itself. Most people don't notice these changes until years later, when the damage is already done. Today we're going to talk about the things people usually brush off as just normal aging, when in reality they're slowly becoming serious risks to the body. Stay with us till the end, because the last point is something almost nobody talks about. And it might be the most important one on this entire list. Let's start with bone strength. After 50, bone density starts dropping, especially in women after menopause, when estrogen levels fall and bones lose calcium faster than the body can replace it. In the beginning, there's no pain, no warning sign at all. The bone doesn't ache, it doesn't creak, it simply weakens on its own, hidden below the surface. Then one day, a small stumble happens, something as minor as missing a step on the stairs, and it turns into a fracture that takes months to heal properly. That's why doctors recommend a diet rich in calcium and vitamin D, sometime in the sunlight every day, and a bone density scan whenever it's possible, especially if there's a family history of osteoporosis or previous fractures. The second thing is the loss of muscle mass, known in medical terms as sarcopenia. After 40, muscle mass slowly declines every single year, and if there's no physical activity to counter it, this process speeds up dramatically after 50. That's why so many people suddenly feel weaker than before. Climbing stairs feels harder than it used to, carrying grocery bags feels heavier, and getting up from a low chair takes a little more effort each time. The encouraging part is that this is one of the most reversible aspects of aging. Light strength training, even just twice a week, a daily walk, and a protein-rich diet can slow this process down significantly, and in many cases, even rebuild some of that lost strength over time. The third thing is heart health. Cholesterol and blood pressure often rise without any noticeable symptoms at all, which is exactly why doctors call them silent risks. There's no headache that says your blood pressure is high, no ache that says your arteries are narrowing somewhere inside. Skipping regular checkups means the problem is only discovered once it's already advanced, sometimes only after a heart attack or a stroke has already happened. Cutting down on salt and processed food, eating more healthy fats like nuts and olive oil, staying active throughout the week, and getting a simple checkup once or twice a year can lower this risk far more than most people ever realize. The fourth thing is eyesight and hearing. Both of these decline so gradually that people adjust to the loss without even noticing it's happening at all. They just assume the room got a little dimmer or that people around them started mumbling more than before. This gets labeled normal aging, but it isn't something that should just be accepted quietly and left unchecked. If eye exams and hearing tests are done on time, many issues from cataracts to early hearing loss can be caught and managed early, which keeps quality of life so much better for so much longer down the road. The fifth thing is sleep. After 50, sleep naturally becomes lighter, and it breaks more often through the night than it once did. People usually write this off as just a sign of getting old and stop worrying about it entirely. But poor sleep doesn't just leave you tired the next day. It quietly affects the heart, the brain, memory, and the immune system, all at the same time, night after night. Keeping a fixed sleep and wake schedule, cutting down screen time before bed, and limiting caffeine in the afternoon can noticeably improve sleep quality, even later in life than most people expect. The sixth thing is digestion and metabolism. Metabolism slows down with age, which means the same amount of food that once had no visible effect can now lead to slow, steady weight gain over the years. Digestion also becomes a little less efficient than before, and many people start noticing bloating or discomfort they never experienced in their younger years. Eating more fiber, drinking enough water throughout the day, and avoiding overeating in one single sitting can make a real, noticeable difference here over time. The seventh thing is skin and joint health. Skin becomes thinner and takes longer to heal, which is why even small cuts or bruises seem to linger far longer than they used to. Joints, especially the knees and hips, start losing cartilage, which can quietly turn into stiffness or discomfort with everyday movement. Staying hydrated, moving regularly instead of sitting for long stretches, and protecting the skin from excess sun exposure can help slow both of these changes down considerably. And now, the last point, the one most people never talk about at all, mental and emotional health, retirement, children moving out, the loss of old friends, or simply spending more time alone. All of this quietly affects people after 50, but it rarely gets discussed the way physical health does in conversation. Many people carry this weight silently because they feel like at this age they're supposed to have everything figured out already. But staying connected with friends, keeping up a hobby that brings genuine joy, and talking openly to someone, whether it's family or a professional, when things start to feel heavy, matters just as much as any diet or exercise plan ever could. So here's the bottom line. After 50, the body sends quiet signals, and catching them early is the real protection, far more powerful than any treatment that comes after the fact. Small, consistent habits, regular checkups, a bit of strength training, good sleep, a balanced diet, and honest conversations about how you're really feeling inside. These are what truly determine how strong, active, and independent the years ahead will actually be. If you've already built any of these habits into your own life, or there's one thing from this list you want to start working on starting today, write it down in the comments below. Someone else reading this might need that little push right now, and your comment could be exactly what gets them started on their own journey.